Now we're going to have a look at some maintenance repairs that may occasionally be required on a TC7. This is a replacement camera head kit, which is relatively easy to fit. It comes with its own instruction sheet. This is the main camera, and it comes with a spare set of connectors. So first thing we have to do is twist and unlock the camera head. When we pull this forward, this will expose the existing connectors. This is what it should look like. What you have to do is hold the base of the connector and twist the top. This releases the connector, which comes completely off, which you can keep for reuse, and exposes the wires. It is worth mentioning, obviously, that any time you do this type of repair, always have the jack lead disconnected from your mini DVR so that there's no power in the system. So we remove all three of the connectors. This will leave you with the black, the red and the yellow wires that are currently twisted together. You have to just roll between your fingers in the opposite direction that they've been twisted together. Just to gently do this, you don't want to rip the wires apart. And what that will do will be just disconnects the existing camera from the TC7 wiring loom. And once you've got those disconnected, you'll be able to take off the old camera. Then you can bring your new camera in, and what you have to do is connect the wires together, obviously ensuring that the same colours are connected to each other, black to black. So if you cross the wires over like that and then twist together, and what we suggest that you might want to do is connect all the wires together first before you put any of the plastic connectors on. Makes it easier to work with. So again, cross over the red wires, twist the strands together firmly, and again just finally the yellow wire, and we twist that together. So now you've got all three sets joined up again. Taking the hollow section of the connector, slide it over the wires and pull right through. You want almost to be able to see the yellow wire coming through. You'll have quite a bit sticking out the top, and the cap screws back on. Once you've got that in place, your wires should feed right up inside. You shouldn't see any of the copper wire hanging out the bottom. It needs to be all the plastic insulated section going up inside. If you can see any of the exposed wiring, just disconnect, slide down a little bit farther and put back on again. What we do is put the black connector back in place and firmly tighten. If you find they're just a little bit hard to put on, just realign it again, just slide it back on, put it back in and have another go. They should go on fairly easily. They're a nice reliable connector. And again, put the red wire set through and put the cap on to lock in place. Once you've finished that, you've really connected on your new camera. Now, fitting these in is a little bit of explanation needed here. What you should do is put two connectors inside the yellow tube. Take the third one and put it inside the black tube. feed your wires inside and gently push over the top and just push into place. Don't twist round and round and round, just little backwards and forward motion until it's quite tight. And that's your new camera head refitted. You have some spare connectors if you need them. If you don't use them, they can be kept for future use. And that's really all there is to putting the new head on the TC7 system.